We are a liveaboard family, James, Cara, Morgan and Bella. We sold our home, bought a boat, and now we are discovering how beautiful the Australian coastline is. Today is the start of a two-part series and we're so excited to be sharing with you our adventure around the Whitsundays. Good morning from Nara Inlet. It is so still here today. It's beautiful. So we're just pulling up anchor, going for a sail today, about 5 nautical miles. We'll do today, there's only a slight breeze.
Okay, good. Just neutral.
5 metres to go.
It's just a big blob of mud, just stay neutral. Oh damn. Yeah? Leave it in the water and let it drip. Okay.
Hey.
That's the way to do it.
Oh dear. And up she goes.
In. You can go now.
Moving out of beautiful Nara Inlet to go for about a 5 nautical mile sail today. It's really calm in here, which is why we're anchoring in here, and we have no idea what it's going to be like out there. We popped our heads out of Nara Inlet, which is so calm and so flat. And we've got, what have we got, James?
We got 17 knots of breeze.
17 knots of breeze.
Nice beam breeze.
Beam reach. Put the main and the jib up.
Hello today. We are doing 6 knots over the ground, so over the bottom of the ocean. We've got 20 knots coming from southeast and the wind is 139 behind us, so it's basically the wind's coming from over there. I mean southwest. It's coming from southwest. And we're sailing off Cook Island. This is so slow. We're only doing 5 knots in 9 knots of breeze.
Yeah, it's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah. Almost no breeze.
No.
But we're still doing 5 knots.
So we're sailing up the side. Here's Whitehaven Island over here, one of the most expensive resorts over there on Whitehaven Island. And then we're going to sail up here to the end of this island, up to Blue Pearl Bay. We've heard the snorkeling's really good up there, and we haven't really snorkeled a lot since we were up in Fitzroy Island, so we're looking forward to that.
We are going up to anchor. We're going up to anchor to go snorkeling. Oh yeah, Dad, this white boys outline the reef.
Yeah, stay inside there one day.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Can I give it a bit more speed, Dad? We're only doing 1.7.
Yeah. And we've arrived! Ta-da! And over there, in front of those beautiful rocky outcrops over there, and then along that little beach, is where we're going to actually be swimming and snorkeling today. So this is Blue Pearl Bay. The water here at Blue Pearl Bay is absolutely stunning.
Blue.
Trying to spin.
While Morgan climbed the side stays and the wind was in the right direction, we headed into Airlie Beach to get our sail fixed and to provision up for the next couple of weeks. One of the perks of Coral Sea Marina at Airlie Beach is the resort pool. Don't mind if I do. And then it was back to fixing things. You may not remember that we had a bit of a roundup. Where were we, Morgan?
Cape Upstart.
Oh yeah.
Morgan's never going to forget.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever forget. Cape Upstart. We had a big roundup, which means what?
Means where the wind is strong, it's coming from your port or starboard, and then it just rounds you up, so your nose is facing onto them. So it means you've got too much wind at one time, and it's just going, laid you over and pulled you up, and then.
How windy was that squall, you reckon, Morgan?
40 knots, 30 knots.
About 35.
35 knot squall came through, catabatic wind over the top of Cape Upstart.
And the automatic pilot didn't know what to do.
Yeah, the automatic pilot, we were like...
He left his job, he quit.
Yeah. Yes.
He may as well have quit.
Yes,
Not working properly.
yeah, he wasn't working properly. Anyway, had a big roundup, and the result of those catabatic winds was this, which is actually, there's a tear under there. We had to hoist James in the night, up the sail, up the rig. You don't hoist up the sail really, you hoist up the rig, and he did this amazing patchwork job. But now we are taking her to a sail maker. How long would you estimate that rip actually is in that sail, James?
About 600. 50 the length of the leap, 600 long. And it's been in there, we've done about 500 nautical miles worth of that.
Wow. Go the sail sticky. Thanks, Yank, for the sail sticky. Picked up by a sailmaker tomorrow.
And hopefully it fits in the bag.
And yes. So while we were on anchor and the sail was being fixed, the children decided it was time to clean out the crew quarters, as we had a new crew member coming very soon. And Morgan have been very busy.
Where are my glasses?
Trying to find places
down there.
to put these things.
Yep, the toilet lids are snapped up, so I don't know what we're going to do about that.
Always something to fix. And of course, there's time for fun.
How fast are you going? Doing 20 k's, 6 knots. Let's do this!
When it rains, we run.
It's raining! Especially tacos! From out of the sky! Tacos! Every day and now! Take freshwater showers when you can get them! Freshwater shower!
Wow. And after that storm, check this out. Bella said it's a pathway to heaven. Wow. That's just amazing.
Today we are pulling up the main sail, so we just got it repaired. We got a spare bit of sail, and so we're pulling it up. Morgan's on the winch holding it, and you guys are gonna pull it up from us. Yeah, so that's what's happening.
So the main sail is back on.
Right, so
Goodbye.
that's going to pull a bit more luck into the mind.
And it's fixed.
Might have to just slide along there.
I'll slide it along.
So we've just popped out of Airlie Beach Marina, Coral Sea Marina, where we've been for about 8 days. We had such a beautiful time. You would have seen some of the photos. If you haven't, jump on our Instagram and have a look. It was just gorgeous. And now we are sailing back out to the Whitsundays. We've got about 17 nautical miles to get to Whitehaven Beach. So that will take us a few hours. Our current knot speed is about 6, says the captain. So 6 3s are 18. So maybe 3 hour sail today, and we're super excited because we're going to meet our friends off Babe as well. So look at this glamour day. This is the Whitsundays for you. It's a cracker of a day. Look at the colour of the water. Woo! Sailing the Whitsundays. Here we go again.
Airlie. I'm going to sail around over to Whitehaven Beach. The tide now is just on the change, so we're about to get an ebbing tide. So the tide's all going to be moving, water's all going to be moving forward north, and the Whitsunday passage is the strongest. So we might, while it's weak, we'll sail down through the Mole passage, come across north of Long Island and below the Mole group, go across the Whitsunday passage, then sail just north of Dent and Hamilton, and scoop around the bottom end of Whitsunday Island to Whitehaven Beach. Just got to work out what our tacking angle is to clear the headland. So if we were a race boat, we could probably get close to clearing it now, but we're not. So if you work about 90 degrees to the boat, we're not going to even do that.
No, it's gonna be aiming up like this, so we'll be facing dead there.
About that, because we just don't go as high into the breeze as a race boat. So what I want you to do is, when we're sailing on here, you work out when we need to furl our headsail, and then we will tack, and we want to clear the headland. But remember, we've got a rock off the head, where that catamaran is. We'll sail between the rock and the point.
And we've got this cat really close here.
That's okay, he's motor sailing. He should give way to us, but who knows, let's just keep an eye out.
One of the things that we've found being out here at the Whitsundays is there's a lot of chartered vessels. And so what that means is that there's not necessarily people on board who have been sailing for a long time. So James has a tendency to take the helm back again.
He's far
in these
enough ahead.
sorts of situations.
He's far enough ahead, he's not doing any wrong.
It's going to be an easy miss. This is the $1 million seat when you're sailing. You can see the water go underneath you, and you got the shade, but you can still see quite a lot. You've got a good view line. You can see all around.
Then there's tying knots with Morgan and Bella.
I'm going to be showing you how to do a bow line. So first you're going to get both of these ropes. So put it around something for starters, and you're going to wrap it around your hand once. Hold it. I'm going to turn it this way. Get the bunny, and he wants to come out. He's going to go under the log, and then he'll go back through his hole, and you'll pull it. And that is a row line. I'm showing you how to do a clove hitch. You go around whatever you're going to go around. So this is good for tying your fenders. You go around, back over, back under, and then see how you've got this loop. You go back through here, and then you've got your clove hitch. And then to make sure it stays secure, you can just go back under, half hitch, and that will hold a lot of weight. Oh, this is... I believe I can fly.
The gathering.
They only do like a couple of 100 meters, then they stop again. Then they do a couple of 100 meters and stop again, because they all need to regroup.
So we sailed through that little passage there, called Mole Passage. And this is South Mole Island here that we're coming past. There used to be a resort over there on South Mole. There isn't anymore, just a beautiful place for boats to come and moor and enjoy this spectacular weather, blue water and amazing beaches. So every now and then when we're sailing we do a check-in. James is like, where are the kids? Bella's on the daybed. James is at the helm. I'm like, where's Morgan? Where's Morgan? We've got the beanbag out. He's not on the deck. And then we look up.
It's really cool up here.
Oh, there's our Morgan. He's helping us sail. He's accompanying the mainsail today.
Yeah. It's fun up here though.
Yeah. We are sailing down the Whitsunday Passage and we are surrounded by islands. Check this out. Whitsundays. Look at this tide. I have never seen anything like it. Here we go. Zatara's just getting pushed along with the tide. Whoa! Just massive tide here. Yeah, water bottles just all over the shop, but massive tide just pushing her around. The red marker over there. And the sails squeaking and carrying on because the wind has decided to go directly behind us as we're coming through this little passage. It feels a bit chaotic. Yum. When it's hot, nothing better than a frozen orange segment. Yum. Sailing a bit Sundays. We are motoring now as there's so much tide, wind's right behind us. That's Hamilton Island over there. And this is Whitsunday Island. We are heading along the southern end of Whitsunday Island. And we are heading up there. And we're around to Whitehaven. I'll just come out, you can come with me. We're going to the bow of the boat. Somebody out there fishing over this side. It's just, this is stunning. Look at this. So stunning. Oh. It's a bit like a car park at Whitehaven this evening. Arrived to beautiful Whitehaven Beach.
Dad, would you like to go sit on the beach tonight? No, we're going to verse them in Mexican train dominoes.
Oh, I know. So here's our friends over here on Babe. We've been hanging to see them. And we're coming to anchor right next to them. Now the anchor's coming off the roller and we are getting ready to anchor this baby. After a beautiful catch up with our friends and an amazing night's sleep, we arose to this spectacular sunrise. It's been a long time since we've anchored Zatara in water as beautiful as this, as calm as this. This is Whitehaven Beach. As the sun rose, so did our crew. We found the most amazing, soft, silicon-like sand. So build and play we did. Then the crystal clear water was calling us. Don't you just love a pool noodle?
I can't get up.
Well, needs another wash. Where's the wash here?
Oh, that's clean. What's that deck from?
Having a support crew while on the water was so crucial for us, and these guys on board Babe were just what we needed. We shared Lego boat builds, they taught us how to play Mexican dominoes, and we laughed and laughed and laughed. There are a few short walking tracks on Whitehaven Beach. Today we are walking the Whitehaven Beach Lookout Track. It starts down the southern end of Whitehaven Beach behind the camping grounds. Good morning, Mr. Spider.
Are a secretive resident shorebird with a piercing screech-like call. You might see them late in the day foraging in sandbanks for crabs. This large wader is also known as
Yeah,
the
nothing to
beach
do with a
thing.
sailing boat. I don't think birds are that interesting to him.
Just like sappy stuff.
Hey, man.
Have a look, guys. Have a look. Have a look. See all the ants? Oh, there's hundreds and thousands in there. Have a look here for me.
So it's 6:45 a.m. We are out walking to the lookout today. One of them on Whitehaven. these cool stairs to get up here. Anyway, we're coming up here because there's a change coming through. We haven't been able to get any internet, so we're climbing to the top here so we can see what the winds are going to do and where we need to go to anchor for the next few nights and have some more fun somewhere else and to keep ourselves safe, because apparently there's winds of up to 30 kilometres an hour. Ah, look at this. This is what we found at the top of the lookout. Amazing. Phew. Zatara's down there in that beautiful bay. We are so close to the beach, and tell us about the tide, Morgie.
It's almost low tide, so if we're going to be hitting, we're going to have literally how much? Yeah, like from this to there. Oh, we only have that much under, eh?
So Bella and James have got their snorkels out, and they are under looking at the rudder because the keel is further under the boat,
And the rudders are as low as the keel.
and so it's okay because the water line, the change in the water line and the depth,
We got about 700 unders.
it got about 700 under the rudders.
Yep. I don't know about the keel, but if you're further under that, it's a lot deeper.
Yes.
So should we move? Yeah, you want to go check out the keel?
It's only if we go up and down like the big waves. The waves don't change, we've got plenty of water.
Okay.
All right. So there's the verdict. We've got plenty of water, so that's good.
If we don't get big waves.
What's been going on?
Well, we just double checked how much water we got under the keel. It says we got 2.4 metres on the sounder, but in actual fact we got from this bit of string to here, which we just measured with that bit of string,
Yes.
and it's actually 850.
So you just used the string to measure underneath to the bottom of the water.
Yeah.
So how much we got?
850 off under the keel.
And what do your instruments say?
2.4.
So the instruments are saying 2.4. This is the instruments on our screens.
What's the difference, mathematician Morgan?
The depth under our keel, 2.4. And what did
It's 1.6 is the difference. So 1.6 wasn't accounted for, which is the depth of the keel. So that's actually right, but it's not going from the depth of the keel, it's from the bottom of the boat.
Yeah. So we need to try and calibrate that.
Just put the depth down at the bottom of the keel.
We need to make sure that we're calibrating that when we come and park and anchor. This is probably the closest that we've ever been to the beach that the children and I have been. I know.
And you can pin dive and touch the bottom.
Yeah.
You don't have to go down very far at all.
I'll show you.
And the rudders are in shallower water than the keel.
So it's beautiful, but you can see the bottom. The dark things under there we think are like crab mounds. So
That's a technical name for it.
Yes, crab mounds. Yes. So that's a bit of excitement for the day.
I think we're getting shot at, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that would be our friends. They are leaving. We're feeling very sad today because our buddy boat is heading south
Without us.
faster than we are. Love you guys!
See ya!
Leaving Whitehaven Beach, it's been really delightful to be here. It is such a beautiful place. When we came, the water was calm, and now the wind has changed direction and it's blowing into the bay, and it's really not safe up here around the Great Barrier Reef when water runs into the bay like this and wind runs into the bay like this, because there are little things called irrigangi, and somebody warned us about them in another bay this morning. They're a bit like a blue bottle. So we are moving on. The wind is changing direction, getting stronger wind gusts tonight, so we're going to find a different place. to shelter for the next few days and have some fun snorkeling. So out of Whitehaven to Chance Bay, this amazing, beautiful bay with its rocky outcrops and sheltered from the northerly that's coming in. Okay, what have we got going on today, guys?
Anchor throwing practice.
Anchor throwing practice. Whoa.
I want to eat it.
Fortunately, she ducks and gets out of the way because I'm not sure he's really thinking about her right then.
And I ran out of line. No,
Oh, wow.
See? Will he hurt you?
There's a crab coming out of his shell.
He doesn't want to come out of the shell.
Hello, crab. Look at him. Look at him coming out. He's coming out.
Put him on the bottom. He's going to see all of us anyway.
He sees eyes. He went, no way. Too many people.
No, go shallower so we can watch it get out. Take it to the shallow part.
Oh, they don't get out until he wants to upgrade to a bigger shell. He's really pretty.
We need to wet him so he doesn't die.
Put him back in his home.
No, don't. Put it shallower so we can watch him get out.
Oh, okay.
Mum, you scared him. He's not going to come out if you're holding a camera at his face. Just leave him
Maybe
there.
you be quiet.
He's going to come out and walk his shell. Look at him. Look, he's walking the shell.
Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Just leave me alone. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Leave.
So 1 minute we're on Whitehaven Beach with the flowery sand between our toes. The next minute we've moved around to Turtle Bay because the wind's starting to change direction, and now it's changed again. So we've moved from Turtle Bay because the wind has changed direction. We're bashing into this, and then we will go up to Nara Inlet to get some protection from the weather, because it's just, the wind is just going to clock right around, and that's probably the only place that we'll get some protection. So off to Nara Inlet we go. Join us next time as we pick up a special guest and as we continue to explore the Whitsundays. Thanks for watching. From our heart to yours.